Hello and welcome back to Seekers of Wellness, and welcome to this slow, soothing flow we're going to do together. Today is all about just listening into our body and feeling attuned with what we need, moving intentionally. We're going to start here in any comfortable seated position. I recommend a cross-legged to start, but if you want to come up to the knees, that's totally fine as well, or elevate with something beneath your sitting bones. Start by just taking a few deep breaths in through the nose. If you want, you can close your eyes as well. Now, as we breathe in deep through the nose, feel the cold air. And as you exhale, acknowledge the warmth of feeling in the nostrils, of feeling the breath in your body. We're going to start inviting our hands into the breath as well. So if you just bring your hands straight in front of you, then flip your palms up to the sky. As you take your next inhale, you move your hands upwards as well. And as you come to the top of your breath, you flip your palms and you push your hands slowly down towards the ground as you exhale. When your exhale is finished, you've emptied your lungs. We flip the palms again and take a deep breath in. Continue to breathe through the nose. And just follow your breath with your hands like this. Now, if it feels too intense to continuously breathe out through the nose, you can also breathe out through the mouth. The inhales come through the nose. Last one here. Then we release our hands down, blink your eyes open, start rolling your neck in half circles or in full circles. Maybe we're checking in with our seated position right now. Are we lengthening and creating space in the upper body? Can we open up the chest and feel proud and strong? Slowly drawing the shoulders back and away from the front. And come center. With your next inhale, reach your arms up, make yourself as tall as possible. Exhale, bring your left hand down and come in for a side bend. Inhale, center. Exhale to the right. Just continue in your own pace of breath, moving from side to side, giving some love and attention to your side body, to your rib cage, to your triceps and the back of the shoulder and your lats. Exhaling as you come to the bend, inhaling as you come center. As we're moving through the side bends, can you become a bit more aware of the whole presence of the micro stop or the micro pause you have between the inhale and before you exhale? One more on each side, making sure we're finishing off with equal amounts of side bends on each side. Then come up with your arms into the center. With your next exhale, bring hands down to heart center. Take a moment to recognize what that movement did in your body today. We are going to find a double pigeon. So from the cross-seated position, or if we're in onto the knees, coming on, we're going to place our left knee and ankle in a parallel line. Then we're bringing our right foot either on top of the knee, the inside of the knee, or we can move it even further out. Just depending on your own intensity, what it feels like today, placing it where it feels comfortable, and you can still manage the intensity of the strain, but we do not want to feel any pain at all. So find what works for you and your body today. Then we're slowly going to take a deep breath in, sit up tall and lift your head up high. Then exhale. If you like, we can slowly move slightly forward. If you're in your advanced practice, feel free to fold completely, but this serves me well today, giving a bit more attention to the soothing side of the practice, not needing to go any further today, but to stay present within the body and stay with the sensation without wanting to escape it. When we're staying in that presence without wanting to escape it, giving that nice, like the sweet spot in our body, we make sure that we can still breathe in deep through the nose and take long exhales, enabling us to soften into the asana rather than to keep tension. And then inhale, come all the way up. We are going to switch leg, so placing that right knee and ankle in a parallel line, then bring that left ankle wherever it serves you today, wherever you feel like this intensity is manageable. Take a deep breath in, lift your whole upper body, sit up tall. Then if you would like, come into a slight bend to the front. Taking this time to perhaps notice any imbalances in your body as well. Do you feel more tight in one side than the other? If so, as we notice this, can we give a bit more love and attention to that side? If we're in our full bend here, make sure that we're trying to lengthen and extend our spine with the inhales. So we're still keeping a long and nice neck, a long and nice spine. All right. Inhale, come up center. We're going to release our feet and we're going to meet in tabletop position. So we bring our hands just below our shoulders and the knees below our hips. Now, as we're in this, we're going to start with some cat and cows. So arch your back and dip your belly towards the mat as you gaze up and lift your chin. Then exhale, curve your back and hunch, looking towards your navel. Inhaling, come front, dip your belly. Exhale, curve your whole spine. Create space between the shoulder blades. Inhale, drop your belly low, lift your gaze. Exhale, round your spine fully. Inhale and exhale. Last one, inhaling and then exhale, curve. With your next inhale, neutralize your spine. We're going to come into some hip circles here. So what we want to do is just move around in a full circle. I started going towards the left, down, and then to the right, but feel free to start with the other direction as well. That's totally fine. Trying to sit down towards the heels as you come back, and what your body allows for today. We're Just moving into the mobility of your hips and creating some warmth. Switch direction. Take this moment to really feel into the movement intuitively. What feels good, in what direction does your body and this movement serve you the best? Maybe we can exaggerate that part of the movement a bit extra if it feels good in the body. Last breath here. Last circle, then we come up to center. And we're going to do some circles of the spine here instead. So from that, we are going to dip the belly like we did in cat and cow. Then move towards the right, then up, then down. Coming back to center, we move up, around and down. 2 more like this. And last one. Come down and switch direction. Coming towards the left, up, right and down. Left, up, right and down. 3 more. Take your time to be present in the whole circle. Last one here. Then come to neutralize spine. From here, I invite you to close your eyes and start moving in any way that feels good in your body. Up and down, from side to side, to the front. Move your spine in any direction that serves you. And remember to continuously take those deep breaths in. Long exhales out. When you're ready, come to neutralize spine again. Spread your fingers as wide as you possibly can. Tuck the toes under, then slowly step up for your downward facing dog. Lift your heels off the mat slightly, maybe bend your knees if you need to. And try to push back. Lengthening the spine here, feeling strong from your hands, pulling your whole weight away from the mat. Hips coming high, hands shoulder width apart and feet hip width apart. Now feel free to engage in more movement here by pedaling 1 foot at a time towards the mat, to bring some more warmth and mobility into your hamstring and the back side of your body. If we do this, please make sure that we're still aiming for the hips to come high. We want a straight spine, elongated, making space and room between each vertebra. 1 more breath. Great. Slowly from here, lower yourself down into tabletop position. From tabletop, we are going to come seated onto our sitting bones. Swing your feet to the front. Then we're extending ourselves into a pancake fold. And that just requires us to extend the legs in a wide-legged position. Whatever feels comfortable here. I'm going to sit back a bit further. All right, then we take a deep breath in, reach both arms up above head. Keep holding it here for 3 deep breaths. If it feels very intense in our hamstrings, we can always invite more bend into the knee to be able to fold forward after. Keep flexing the toes up towards the sky. 1 last breath. Then exhale, this time we bring our hands down to the front. We are going to try to crawl ourselves a bit forward, using the fingertips to reach further. Then as we come to that point again, the sweet spot, we take a deep breath in and we lift our upper body, reaching the crown up and away from us. And take a deep breath in and exhale. Maybe we can lower slightly further. Still flexing those feet up towards the sky. One last breath here. And slowly walk your fingers close to you again and come to the top. This time we're bringing in our right foot and come close to the sitting bone. We are going to come for a side bend again, so reach your right arm up towards the sky. Exhale, bend towards that extended leg. Make sure that we're not collapsing our front body towards the mat, but rather keeping that upper arm straight above our whole side body. Keep lifting your gaze to help with that opening of the heart and the chest. One last breath. Exhale it out. With your next inhale, come rise up to this position. Now extending that right leg again. Take a deep breath in, both arms up above head. Exhale, bring hands in front. Again, crawling yourself slightly forward. Take a deep breath in, lift up your whole upper body. Continue to breathe in through the nose, flexing the feet, feeling the strength in your lower body and in your upper body as you lift it away, opening the chest and drawing the shoulder blades together. One last breath here. Exhale it out. And on your inhale, come all the way up and bring your left foot in towards your sitting bone. Take a deep breath in, reach the left arm up. Exhale, bend towards the right. Continue to breathe in and out here so we're not holding the breath. Again, making sure we're not collapsing, so lifting the chest away and up towards the sky. One more breath in. One more breath out. With your next inhale, come all the way up again, slowly and safely. We're going to bring our right foot back into the center for our butterfly pose. If this feels comfortable, we can also come up to an elevated position, placing a blanket or a block underneath the sitting bones to heighten the hips a bit and lower the knees a bit. That sometimes feel a lot more comfortable for the balance and the strength in our upper body as well. If not, we are just going to continue, if we can, bring both hands onto your foot and hold them together. If we can't reach or if it feels uncomfortable, we can just hold on anywhere to the legs or keep our balance with our hands in front of us. Take a deep breath in and try to reach your crown up high again, sitting up tall and proud. Take one last breath. Then we're going to start to slowly flex the knees up and down. Lubricating the joint here by some loving movement. If we are a bit more advanced into our practice and this feels very at ease and we want to take it one step further, we can also open up our foot sole towards the sky to open like this. Now take it in your own time, listen to your own practice and your own body today, what feels good, what serves your body in a purpose of releasing and staying present. All right, speeding up. We're moving a bit faster here, up and down. And slowly release your feet. Maybe come into a cross-legged position again, or come onto the knees if that's more comfortable. We're going to finish our practice today with a few deep breaths again, using the same technique as we did in the beginning of the practice, reconnecting to the same breath. So flip your palms facing up towards the roof, then take a deep breath in. Close your eyes. Flip the palms on your micro pause and exhale it out. Inhale, bring the palms up. Exhale, flip and move down. Continue in your own pace of breath. As you sit here, notice the subtle change in your body, in your rib cage and in your breath as well. Does it feel lighter as we use our hands for help to lift our whole body up? And can we make sure that we push all the air out when we're helping with the hands here? Again, really bringing that attention to the micro pause between the inhale and the exhale, and between the exhale and a new breath in. Last breath in and out. Finish up your round. And bring hands down. Take this moment to enjoy any sensation you're feeling in your body. Then bring hands up to your heart center. Bow your head down. And give yourself thanks for attending to this class. Thank you so much for practicing with me on the mat today. I feel honored that I guided you through this practice. If you do like this video, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel. That will help me loads to bring out more content. And I hope to see you in next week's flow. Lots and lots of love.